Hey guys, I worked with a small company. They call themselves Blur Pictures, located up in Broomfield. Uh, Stupid long drive, and there was three guys there. That's Fredo on the left, Roscoe in the middle, and Waylon on the right. All super cool dudes, very down to earth, really rad. They're all like 20 or 30 years old. They've been doing film for 5+ years. They're pretty neat people. We did a bunch of commercials and music videos and stuff with them. We did a music video for Brick and Mortar. It's a band. They played on the radio sometimes. Pretty cool. And then we also did a commercial for Mini Cooper, which is premiering tonight at some other place super far away, which I can't make, because of this thing. Bummer. And then we did a short film for some dude. I think it was that guy, either that guy or somebody else. But that was fun. And then we did a commercial for Muscle Farm, which is like a protein pre-workout sort of thing. Pretty cool. We went to the gym and filmed a bunch of sweaty dudes punching each other and like some chick who wanted to start working out. But yeah, that's kind of what we worked on for about a month. They're still working on stuff today. This one time they sent me a text saying, hey, we don't need you today. It's all good. You could just chill at home. It's fine. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I look on their Instagram, and later that day they met Steve Aoki and Flo Rida. So that sucks. I could have met Steve Aoki and Flo Rida. But anyways, let's get into why independent film is important. First off, anybody can make a film, including that guy. And also, this girl. This is Wendy McColm. She's 30 years old, lives in LA, has been making film for 10+ years. Started out making parodies with her friends of just different movies and such. They all sucked. But over the years, she's developed a huge amount of skill and has created a bunch of short films of like really intriguing stuff and really like heart-throbbing stories and stuff that's just like, wow, that's awesome. And she just had a Kickstarter on her new film. It's called Bird Without Feathers, and it's currently in the post-production phase. And what it's about is 6 broken individuals who don't know how to make a human connection, who will give everything away in an attempt to receive love. Now, that's a pretty cool sort of plot line for a film. I mean, I've never really heard of another film that's sort of like that, and it's kind of cool, and it's really innovative. And the reason why independent films are so important is that they bring something new to the table. They're very, like I said, innovative. They can bring on certain messages that are really powerful or talk about anything from Black Lives Matter movements to documentaries about Sriracha to, you guys remember Coney 2012? That's an indie film. Everybody knows about that. It's a huge, powerful message. It moved a bunch of people to do a bunch of crazy stuff. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why it matters. Another reason why it matters is that you have 100% freedom to say what you want. There is no restrictions, no corporation to look down on you and say, hey, don't put that in my movie. No, don't do that. You can say whatever you want. You can film what you want. And you have unlimited potential and unlimited power to do absolutely anything. But there's one thing that is preventing indie filmmakers from doing anything they want. The only restriction is the absence of support. The only thing that prevents an independent film to push itself forward, to push that message out there, to tell that story about that one sick kid or the dog or the loved one is support. And it's people like us who can support them through crowdfunding like Kickstarter and whatnot. And if you have a chance, go support a film because they are needing help exactly the same way like a painter so that they can paint, or a musician so that they can continue to make music, things like that. And it's just another art form. That is the only restriction that is preventing indie filmmakers from creating these wonderful masterpieces that innovate the world, push it forward, and make it pretty dope. But yeah. That's it. Thanks.